USS Morrison is an elite rarity destroyer from the Eagle Union and is part of the Fletcher-class of destroyer. She's only available as the point accumulation reward during the Mirror Involution event. Morrison was launched at the Seattle-Tacoma Shipbuilding Corporation on the 4th of July 1943, commissioned on the 18th of December 1943, and sunk by kamikazes on the 4th of May 1945. Morrison did the usual screening, picketing, and escorting that most destroyers did in the Pacific Theater, but her more interesting actions are: her accurate gunfire supported initial landings on Saipan, as well as shooting down 3 of the 15 planes that slipped by interceptors, led an interception force against 50 sampans, with the force destroying 10 to 15, screened for USS Houston and USS Canberra as they retired to Ulithi. During the battle for Liat Gulf, aided USS Princeton and picked up about 400 of her survivors, as well as fighting the fires on the Princeton. Sank I-8 on her way to Okinawa, sank enemy landing craft on Oshima Beach, and survived kamikazes from about 4 different planes. In her character art drawn by Sui Sai, Morrison wears a shoulderless sailor's uniform with green bow, black straps connected to a black choker, a navy blue pleated skirt with a paw print and the word Moe, green hair ribbon, 2 leather thigh straps, white frilly socks, black high heel loafers, and a mechanical teddy bear she carries with her right hand that has her hull number on it. Her rigging consists of 2 naval guns to her right, with the front having an anchor beneath it, a searchlight and quint torpedo launcher to her left, both sides having flowing straps underneath the rigging, and a massive version of her bear behind her, along with candies and a paw print. In Morrison's voice lines, voiced by Sakura Namiki, Morrison talks about Mr. Bear, her bear, and what he does quite often.
指揮官さんはクマちゃんのことに興味があります？じゃあちょっと紹介しますね。指揮官さん、お時間をいただくことは可能でしょうか？クマちゃんの回収に私だけだと、指揮官さんのアイディアもいただきたくて。このジェルがあればクマちゃんは海の中でも動ける。速度が足りないというか。指揮官さん、どうしたらいいでしょう？この子はモリソンの仲間のクマちゃん。この子はね、いろいろと装備してて、例えばこの右手は指揮官を狙っちゃダメ。クマちゃん、助けて。クマちゃん、指揮官さんへのメールを持ってきて。今のうちにクマちゃんのメンテナンスをして。よし。この作業はクマちゃんや指揮官さんに助けてもらってはダメ。そうですよね、バーミンガムさん。クマちゃん？指揮官。クマちゃんは指揮官をわざと叩いたわけではないよ。クマちゃんが暴れてる。クマちゃん、指揮官さんに挨拶してみて。こうやって普通に。ぶってはダメ。ごめんなさい。この子は少し過保護すぎて、ストレートに私を守るために働いて。クマちゃん、チャージ!
At level 125 with everything maxed, Morrison has 2,167 HP, 85 firepower, 293 torpedo, 182 AA, 212 reload, 206 evasion, light armor, 42 speed, 231 accuracy, 48 luck, 218 anti-sub, and consumes 9 oil. Morrison has 2 skills and an all-out assault, with her skills focusing on buffing the flagship and herself. At level 10, her skill, Emergency Bear Drop, decreases the duration of burns inflicted on her by 3 seconds. When Morrison sinks an enemy, she gains plus 6% AA, plus 5% firepower, and increases the anti-sub of the fleet by plus 4%, with this buff stacking up to 5 times for a total of plus 30% AA, plus 25% firepower, and plus 20% anti-sub. At level 10, her skill Flagship Cover, while Morrison is afloat, decreases the damage the flagship takes by 25%. Her all-out assault looks like this, being procced every 10 times her main gun is fired. At least it fires in a straight line. The recommended equipment for Morrison is something that specializes in anti-sub. Any higher tier main gun, quad homing torpedo, and AA gun should work fine for her. As for Ox equips, the improved sonar and Hedgehog is the way to go. Morrison is one of those destroyers that specializes in anti-submarine warfare as well as buffing her own fleet. Though, at least in my experience, submarines aren't too common, having a destroyer to deal with them does help. Morrison being able to buff herself and her fleet is also a nice bonus. My only gripe with her emergency bear drop skill is that the buffs only last for a battle she's currently in and doesn't carry over to the next battle. I wouldn't be surprised either if she doesn't reach the max stack often due to destroyers, not having high firepower. If the buffs did carry over, I could see Morrison being used mid to early late game, but without it, she stays firmly at mid game. Thank you for watching. Please follow my Twitter for updates and check out my other Azur Lane and Arknights videos as well.